Hey there, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the Motivation Zone at Freedom, the channel where we unlock the secrets to living a fulfilling and purpose-driven life. I'm Gayan, and today, we're diving deep into a topic that holds the key to self-satisfaction like no other. It's a secret that has the power to transform not just your life but the lives of those around you. So, grab a seat, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and let's embark on a journey that will change the way you perceive happiness forever. Have you ever wondered what it takes to truly find happiness and satisfaction in this fast-paced world? Well, my friends, you're in the right place because today, we're unraveling the profound secret to self-satisfaction. It's a concept so simple yet incredibly powerful, understanding the suffering of others as our own and extending a helping hand whenever we can. In a world that often pushes us to focus on ourselves, this secret reminds us that our greatest fulfillment lies in connecting with others and making a positive impact. So, why is it that embracing this mindset can bring about such a positive transformation in our lives? Stick with me, and you'll soon discover the incredible impact this habit can have. As we journey through this video, you'll find out how practicing empathy, authenticity, and selflessness can not only lead to personal growth but also pave the way for a world filled with love and compassion. Are you ready to explore this life-altering secret? Well then, let's dive in and uncover the true essence of self-satisfaction. Now, let's delve deeper into the concept of perceiving others' suffering as our own. This powerful principle goes beyond mere sympathy. It's about genuine empathy. It's about recognizing that every individual you encounter is fighting their own battles, experiencing their own challenges and triumphs. When you make the conscious effort to see the world from their perspective, you create a bridge of understanding that transcends differences and fosters connection. It's a profound shift in consciousness, one that opens your heart to the collective human experience. When you feel their pain as your own, you're not just an observer. You're a participant in the human story. Now, let's emphasize the significance of helping others to the best of our abilities. Imagine that every interaction you have with someone is an opportunity to make a positive impact. It's not just about monetary assistance. It's about the smallest gestures of kindness, the lending of a listening ear, or the offering of a supportive hand. Helping others isn't limited to grand acts of charity. It's about the daily choices we make to uplift those around us. These actions not only ease the burdens of others but also enrich your own life in ways you may never have imagined. It's like a boomerang of positivity. What you put out into the world comes back to you, often multiplied. Picture this. You hold the door open for a stranger, and they respond with a warm smile. That smile brightens their day, and as they go about their business, they pass it on to someone else. The chain reaction of kindness continues, touching the lives of countless individuals. It's this beautiful ripple effect that highlights the interconnectedness of humanity. When you help someone, you set in motion a sequence of positive events that can lead to a better world for all. And here's the fascinating part. As you contribute to this cycle of kindness, you become an integral part of it, experiencing a deep sense of fulfillment and self-satisfaction. So, my friends, remember this. By understanding others' suffering as our own and by helping others to the best of our abilities, we not only make the world a better place but also find the truest form of self-satisfaction. Now, let's dive into how this habit of understanding others' suffering as our own helps us maintain integrity and never betrays our spirit. When you embrace empathy and selflessness, you inherently align your actions with your values. This alignment creates a sense of congruence in your life, where your inner beliefs and your external actions harmonize. A person with this habit is not easily swayed by the pressures of conformity or external expectations. They hold true to their principles, and their decisions are guided by a deep sense of morality. In essence, they become a beacon of authenticity in a world that often values conformity over individuality. Authenticity is a buzzword these days, But what does it truly mean, and why is it essential? When we talk about working authentically in society, we're referring to the act of being true to oneself, embracing one's uniqueness, and staying honest about one's thoughts and feelings. The benefits of authenticity are profound. It leads to deeper and more meaningful connections with others who appreciate you for who you genuinely are. It fosters trust and respect in both personal and professional relationships. Furthermore, it frees you from the burden of pretending to be someone you're not, allowing you to live a more fulfilling life. Now, you might be wondering how to improve this habit of understanding others' suffering and working authentically in society. Well, it's a journey of self-discovery and personal growth. Here are a few tips to get you started. Truly listen to others without judgment or distraction. This will help you understand their perspective and connect with them on a deeper level. Put yourself in other people's shoes. Imagine what it's like to experience their joys and struggles. This simple mental exercise can boost your empathy. Take time to identify your core values and principles. When you have a clear understanding of what matters most to you, it becomes easier to align your actions with your beliefs. Don't be afraid to show your true self to the world. Vulnerability can be a source of strength, as it allows others to see your authenticity. Building this habit takes time. Start by incorporating small acts of kindness and authenticity into your daily life, and gradually expand your efforts. By practicing these steps, you'll be on your way to not only understanding the suffering of others as your own but also working authentically in society. Remember, it's a journey, not a destination, and every step you take brings you closer to a life filled with integrity and self-satisfaction. Now, we'll delve deeper into how practicing authenticity brings remarkable mental healing. Authenticity, at its core, is about being true to yourself, owning your thoughts, feelings, and actions. When you live authentically, you're not just showing the world who you are. You're granting yourself permission to be your genuine self. This process can be profoundly healing. The psychological benefits of authenticity are truly transformative. Studies have revealed that living authentically can lead to reduced stress and heightened overall well-being. Authenticity acts as a shield against the stressors of daily life. When you live authentically, you reduce the internal conflict caused by pretending to be someone you're not. This inner harmony leads to less chronic stress, which can be harmful to both your mental and physical health. Living authentically also fosters a sense of happiness and contentment. By embracing your true self, you align your actions with your core values. This alignment creates a sense of congruence and purpose, which significantly contributes to a profound sense of well-being. The healing through authenticity doesn't stop with you. It flows outward to affect your relationships and the world around you. When you express your genuine self, you inspire others to do the same. Authenticity begets authenticity, creating a ripple effect of self-discovery and healing in your relationships, communities, and beyond. In this interconnected web of authenticity, people experience a deeper sense of understanding and acceptance. They feel seen, heard, and valued for who they truly are, which, in turn, contributes to the healing of emotional wounds and the growth of empathy. As we continue our journey, we'll explore how this habit leads to a reduction in negative emotions such as jealousy, greed, anger, and regret. As we continue our exploration of the transformative power of empathy, authenticity, and selflessness, let's shine a light on how these practices work to reduce negative emotions like envy and greed. When you make a conscious effort to understand others' suffering as your own and help them as much as you can, something profound happens. Your perspective shifts away from materialistic desires and toward the intrinsic value of human connection. Envy, which often stems from comparing ourselves to others and wanting what they have, loses its grip on your heart. Instead, you find contentment in the richness of authentic relationships and the joy of selfless giving. The more you give, the less you need, and the cycle of envy and greed begins to break. Another fascinating aspect of these practices is how they can gradually reduce emotions like anger and regret. Anger often arises from a sense of injustice or frustration, but when you embrace empathy, you develop a greater understanding of others' perspectives. This newfound understanding can temper your anger, as you recognize that everyone carries their own burdens and struggles. Similarly, regret often stems from past actions that you wish you could change. However, when you practice authenticity and selflessness, you focus on becoming a better person in the present and future rather than dwelling on the past. This shift in mindset can lead to a gradual decrease in regret. Managing negative emotions like envy, greed, anger, and regret is a vital part of our journey towards self-satisfaction. Here are a few techniques to help you navigate these emotions. Regular mindfulness meditation can help you become more aware of your emotions and allow you to respond to them consciously rather than reacting impulsively. Take time each day to reflect on the things you're grateful for. This practice can shift your focus away from envy and greed towards appreciation for what you have. When you feel anger rising, focus on finding solutions rather than seeking revenge or retaliation. Channel that energy into constructive action. If you're struggling with regret, practice self-compassion. Understand that mistakes are a part of being human, and use them as opportunities for growth. Remember that managing these emotions is a lifelong journey, and it's okay to seek support and guidance when needed. As we move forward in our exploration, we'll uncover how these practices enhance our understanding of ourselves and the people around us. As our journey continues, let's explore how the reduction of anger and regret through empathy and authenticity leads to a better understanding of our own problems. Anger often clouds our judgment, making it challenging to address our issues rationally. When we practice empathy and selflessness, we develop emotional intelligence, allowing us to step back from intense emotions and view our problems with clarity. By tempering anger and regret, we become better equipped to assess our situations, identify potential solutions, and take constructive action. This emotional clarity enables us to make more informed decisions and navigate life's challenges with greater wisdom. The practice of understanding others as our own and cultivating empathy and authenticity doesn't stop with self-improvement. It extends to our relationships with those around us. When we reduce negative emotions and prioritize empathy, we become better attuned to the feelings and needs of the people in our lives. We begin to see the world through their eyes, fostering a deeper and more meaningful connection. Now, how can we apply this newfound understanding to our daily lives? Here are some practical suggestions. Practice active listening when interacting with others. Give them your full attention, ask open-ended questions, and show genuine interest in their perspectives. Avoid jumping to conclusions or making judgments about others. Reserve judgment until you've gained a deeper understanding of their circumstances and motivations. Focus on common ground and shared experiences when engaging in conversations. This can create a sense of unity and connection, even in the face of differing opinions. By incorporating these practices into your daily interactions, you can cultivate a heightened awareness of your own challenges and develop more profound connections with the people around you. This, my friends, is a powerful step toward unlocking the secrets of a more fulfilling and self-satisfying life. As we journey deeper into our exploration of self-satisfaction, it's essential to reiterate the profound importance of understanding the suffering of others as our own. This practice is not just a key but the very heart of our quest. It is the foundation upon which empathy, authenticity, and selflessness are built. It reminds us that we are all interconnected, bound by the threads of our shared humanity. When we recognize the pain of others as our own, we create a world where empathy flows freely, where compassion is the currency of our interactions. It is a world where our hearts are open, and our arms are outstretched to those in need. The beautiful ripple effect of this practice extends beyond our immediate relationships. It touches the environment, animals, and all living beings. When we develop the habit of understanding the suffering of others, we become guardians of the world we share. We develop a deep love and care for the environment, recognizing that its well-being is intimately tied to our own. Our hearts naturally expand to include not only our fellow humans but also the creatures that share our planet. We become stewards of the earth, advocating for its preservation and showing compassion towards all living beings, big and small. People who have embraced this habit have a profound and positive impact on the world. They are the ones who lead by example, who dedicate their time and energy to making the world a better place. They inspire change, ignite hope, and leave a legacy of kindness and compassion for future generations to follow. They show us that the practice of understanding others as our own is not just a personal journey. It is a collective movement that has the power to heal, unite, and transform the world. Now, my friends, it's time to ask yourselves a crucial question. Are you seeking true happiness and lasting comfort in your life? In a world filled with fleeting pleasures and momentary distractions, it's easy to confuse happiness with temporary satisfaction. But true happiness, the kind that fills your heart and soul, goes beyond the fleeting moments. The habit we've been exploring, the habit of understanding the suffering of others as our own, of embracing empathy, authenticity, and selflessness. This habit is the key to constant happiness in life. When you make empathy a part of your daily life, it becomes a wellspring of joy that never runs dry. It's a happiness that's not dependent on external circumstances, but on the richness of your internal world. This happiness is unchanging, my friends. It doesn't ebb and flow with the tides of life's challenges. It's a beacon of light that remains steadfast, guiding you through the storms of existence. When you understand the suffering of others as your own, when you practice empathy, authenticity, and selflessness, you tap into a well of inner contentment that nothing can disturb. It's a happiness that doesn't rely on external possessions or circumstances. It's a state of being that emanates from your very core, a genuine and enduring self-satisfaction that accompanies you on your life's journey. So, my friends, as we conclude our exploration, remember that the secret to true happiness and comfort lies not in the pursuit of fleeting pleasures, but in the practice of understanding others as your own. It's a path that leads to constant and unchanging happiness, a treasure that resides within each and every one of us, waiting to be discovered. In conclusion, my dear viewers, I want to express my deepest gratitude for joining us on this enlightening journey. We've uncovered the profound significance of understanding the suffering of others as our own, and how practicing empathy, authenticity, and selflessness can lead us to a constant and unchanging happiness. So, as we part ways today, I encourage you to embrace this transformative habit in your daily life. Make it a practice to connect with others on a deeper level, to see the world through their eyes, and to lend a helping hand wherever you can. Remember that true self-fulfillment doesn't lie in the pursuit of fleeting pleasures but in the commitment to understanding, caring, and making a positive impact on the world. By living authentically and empathetically, you not only enrich your own life but also become a source of inspiration and light for those around you. With that said, thank you for watching, and until next time, may your journey towards self-satisfaction be filled with love, compassion, and enduring happiness.